Hello everybody, it is me, the Pim Pim. Here at Silly Stories for Kids, we know that every kid is different. Some connect really well with audio. I like the audio, it suits me very well. Some connect better with visuals or even written word. So, at Silly Stories for Kids, we have decided to create a brand new second podcast called Pim Pim and Friends, where we will be sharing some video content. There might be reading of books, there might be some sign language, there even might be some little animated stories. If your family is a family that likes videos, maybe you'll want to check out Pim Pim and Friends by Silly Stories for Kids. And if you like audio better, like me, you can stay here at Silly Stories for Kids, where we are keeping it screen-free. We hope that you are having a fantastic day. Here is an audio excerpt of our very first video. It is from a series called Pim Pim Reads Rong, where I pick up books that I can get and read them in the complete wrong way because, truth be told, I cannot read. Okay, well, enjoy this story, and if you like video, check out Pim Pim and Friends.
Hi, Pim Pim, what are you doing?
I'm reading.
But you can't read.
Yes, I know. So I just flip the pages and I make up my own story.
What? Are you serious?
Yes, I am. Look, I've got this one about these funny animals and they're in some kind of booky place.
It's called Llamas in the Library by James Hinchin and Ian Worrell Dutton.
Oh, yes, but now it is by Pim Pim because Pim Pim reads
Wrong!
One day, there was a little girl who was very, very grumpy because her room was very messy and she did not know what to do. She had been kicking over all the chairs and the books had got tipped over and all sorts of things. So, she asked the llama to come help, she said. And the llama said, okay, I can help you. Maybe I will start eating the books to help you. That is a good idea. But as the llama started to eat the books, some very strange things happened. He multiplied into more llamas and a little boy came to say hello as well. But as the llamas kept eating the books, they started learning things. All of a sudden, they could talk in all kinds of different languages. It was very funny, but then they forgot how to talk in English, which was very, very sad. And so the kids started to cry. Oh no, they've forgotten how to speak in English. We cannot talk to them anymore. I'm so sad. Are you so sad? Yes, I am so sad too, said the little boy. And the little boy and the little girl were both very, 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 very sad. But they decided to get the llamas some extra help. So they got them some English books so they could start eating all the English words and learn how to talk in English as well. But the trouble was, they were eating the books backwards. So they started speaking backwards in very silly words and they didn't know how to talk anymore and they thought, oh no, we need to get rid of the llamas. Maybe if we get them to eat a piece of paper that has a cross through it, the llamas will disappear and then they will not be able to talk in the wrong ways anymore. That is a great idea, said all the other kids that started to come as well. So they came up with this plan and decided that it would definitely work. So they took it outside to the llamas, but the llamas started eating other books and they couldn't actually get the kids to eat the right one. But the kids were not meant to be eating the books. It was meant to be the llamas eating the books. So they turned around and a grumpy lady came in and said, stop eating all the books. It is a very bad idea. You will learn too many things and your brain might explode. But it did not explode. It instead made them very excited and they made a party. And so the kids and the llamas started having a party together. And it was amazing. They danced and they rode the llamas and all the silly things. They loved it so much. They took the party outside. But the kids decided it would be good for them to learn more things like tricky sums and equations and all kinds of the silly things. So they took this very special piece of paper with all the numbers on it and the llamas started to eat it. But the trouble was that as they ate it, they turned into numbers and they had numbers that popped up over them that talked to all the llamas. And so the llamas could only say one number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, they said. And then they danced and they danced. And so in the end, they decided to cry because the llamas had not cleaned the bedroom at all. It was still very, very messy. And the girl was very, very sad. And she said, please help me clean my room. And so the llama said, okay, we will help clean your room. That is a good idea. And that is the end of the story.
Pim Pim, that is not how the story goes.
Yes, I know, but I liked it that way.
But what if the kids want to hear how the real story goes?
Well, I guess they'll have to get it for themselves.
Meow, Pim Pim.
This has been Llamas in the Library by James Hinchin, Ian Worrell Dutton, and reimagined by me, the Pim Pim. Tune in next time for more Pim Pim Reads
Wrong!